but being able to figure out how to cap your expenses and make sure that you're not overspending. You know, you're not putting yourself in debt. You're not kind of doing all sorts of crazy stuff, because like the financial stress always just comes from money being tight, right? If you can figure out, you know, how to live, you know, let's just say that you make $70,000 per year. If you can figure out how to live off $35,000 a year, every year you've bought another year. And this is the same with like business. So like the whole point of business for most people, you know, there's a couple of different reasons that you want to like have a business, run a business, all that. Some of it might be like this kind of weird, like I got to prove to the world, I got to prove this. I got a chip on my shoulder that makes you just obsess about it. I think I got a little bit of that. Most of us run or operate a business or start a part-timer business because we want, you know, we want financial security. We want to be able to not have to maybe work that W-2er job and be able to work for ourselves. But the funny thing is, and this is speaking specifically to the W-2ers, like you become your own trap, the business becomes the trap. Like it looks great on the outside. And I talked a little bit about this in the last little potty, whatever, vloggy, whatever you want to call it. But it becomes a trap. Like you go from working 40 hours a day, okay, or not 40 hours, 40 hours a week, which by the way it is so low. Like it is so low comparatively to like what business is. You go from working a 9-to-5er, and I'm speaking more for myself, you know, because these are the stories that I told myself to convince myself that, yo, I want to start a business. This is what I want to do. I was like, yo, you're working, you know, you're spending all this time here. You could be doing this and making double, triple, quadruple. And though these things are true, you could, 95% of businesses fail. Like, you know what I mean? Like 95%. Like if I told you like the odds of being a successful business owner is like that of being a rapper, you might be like, you know what? Maybe business is not for me.